What does being a good parent mean? What does it really involve when it comes to children? Mystic. Somehow, most adults assume that as soon as a child is born, it is time to become teachers. When a child enters your house, it is not time to become a teacher. It is time to learn. If you look at yourself and your child, who is more joyous? Your child, isn't it? It is time you learn life from him, not the other way around. The only thing that you can teach your child, which you have to some extent, is a few survival tricks, how to survive and make a few bucks in the world. But when it comes to life itself, a child knows more about life experientially by himself. Men are more at risk of cancer if they give free rein to their anger. Or to put it in positive terms, the ability to suppress anger reduces the risk of dying of cancer if you're a male, not if you're a woman. Rabindranath Tagore taught us to sing as a natural form of self expression, as effortlessly as birds. In the desert, you can remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one to blame. La 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 la. My YouTube live streams are not starting out very well. Hey, hello, good morning. Welcome. Welcome, and if you're new here, welcome. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Oh, Anjaneyaya Namaha. Om 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 Anjaneyaya Namaha. Oh, really? Really like that? Really? Cancer? Consequences of the emotional culture. There's nothing about feelings in themselves that means we must trust them, let alone express them. That's the part of this book that hit the hardest for me. Ugh. Even though on the information level, it's like, well, okay, it's not even. I wasn't even asking that. I wasn't even. But yet, when you feed that information in, well, who are you trusting? Some of us have wicked shaped mental models, and we don't always want to be clear about our motivations. We enjoy confusing ourselves. Rabindranath Tagore taught us to sing, to express ourselves freely like the birds. The Adam and Eve story uh, of the Hindus is recounted in the Hori Purana, the Srimad Bhagavata. The first man and woman are called Swayambhuva Manu, man born out of the Creator, and his wife Shata Rupa, having 100 images or forms. Their 5 children intermarried with Praj, Prajapatis, perfect beings who could assume corporeal form. From these first divine families was born the human race. Wow. Theologians have misinterpreted Christ's words in such passages as, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. Jesus meant never that he was the sole Son of God, um, but that no man can attain the unqualified absolute, the transcendent Father beyond creation, until he has first manifested the Son, or activating Christ consciousness within creation. Jesus, who had achieved entire oneness with that Christ consciousness, identified himself with it, insomuch as his own ego had long since been dissolved. When Paul wrote, God created all things by Jesus Christ, and when Jesus said, before Abraham was I am, the sheer essence of the words is impersonality. Let's listen to that again. God created all things by Jesus Christ. Powerful words, Paul, if you understand them the way that Sri Yukteswar says. I feel like I've been given, like my brain has been researching these 2 different mysteries, and this one thing like satisfies both of those. It just deepens the mystery, like it brings them together. Like the question can't remain the same for me now. Man's work upon in the sphere of time, man's man man's time, oh God, the thought, man's time upon the earth, the same thought. It's so God created all things by Jesus Christ, the activating, the activated. Ananda, they spoke about Christ consciousness. I never got it. I don't think I could explain it anymore now that I do get it. Do your work and it'll happen. Do your work, your inner work. So it's from the inside, all human experience is created from within. There's a transcendental beyond. There's a I like thinking about the radiant field that Roy Jean Davis is also in this line of ministers. Field of radiance, you say. Field of radiance. To get to it, you have to dive. It has to feel like you're going back. You know, you have to feel awkward, right? To get socialized, you have to go through these awkward social moments to socialize the new kid, right? It takes it takes time socializing a new kid. That's the best example I have of like activating Christ consciousness. Socialize with silence, socialize with stillness long enough, and I think it just happens. But you know, get a teacher to show you how to do that. A form of spiritual cowardice leads many world people to believe comfortably that only one man was the Son of God. Christ was uniquely created, they reason. So how can I, a mere mortal, emulate him? By not thinking so much, by getting into the poetry of the mystery of life. What shall I do with this myself, which is all and nothing at once? What shall I do with this myself, which is me and you at once? What shall I do? See this blue purple light from the dawn, from the otherworldly looking spheres. It's like streaming out of my heart. Oh, that was that other tone we were listening to. And I meditated upon that tone. That was the processing, the intuitive backflash of that. It's bio. The flash was about the actual substance of healing, basically, the light that we are using to heal, which is crazy. You're using light. Yeah, it's a form of energy. Your body directs it. Well, my brain tries to. Thank you, Moderna, for cutting off my brain and body. My brain and heart are always fighting now. I can hear them fighting now. My heart is losing. I mean, it depends where I am. I'm more in my brain, so it looks like my heart's losing. It's not really losing. I'm here. Pour myself a glass of water. Be right there. Right there. Talk and chat. Chat it up. Chat. English. English speakers. Where you at, English speakers? such aware of the instability of my system. It's an unnatural, incursion into my cool fires, right? Completely cooled, but I'm not ashes yet. You know what I mean? I'm not dead yet, but it's like it sweeps me out like as if I'm dead. I mean, no, none of my ancestors ever have gone through anything like this. I mean, yeah, no, I mean, no, that's not true, of course. Sickness and old age. Old age. I'm trying to speak to the specific way my brain has been impacted by the Moderna vaccine. It's very obvious, right? I'm not making this shit up. You guys know. I was one of the men that, I mean, they only mentioned the heart palpitations on the news, but it goes way deeper than that. You probably have some idea about it. Yes. Being as COVID was a man-made, I think it's scary. It makes it more scary for people. The age of, but that's even fear now is like the sword and fear. It's just not the age for those to be like unleashed in mass, I don't think. Time for peace has come. Peaceful world. Can you hear me now? Can you hear the high pitched sneezing I'm doing? Humanity. And you hear and tell me. You don't hear me. You see my beautiful face. You hear my beautiful voice. Tell me. Type it in. I'm beautiful. A voice so beautiful to you. Yes, I am God's gift to humanity. Ah, I am man. Hear me roar. I'm so pretty. Hey, it's got to be better music than high pitched tones. I have a job for you. You don't have to type that. You gotta listen. Let's play teacher. I'm the teacher. I'm the teacher. I got a big nose. I know. Class is in session. It's Saturday. Wait a minute. Beautiful. I know. On a Saturday, January 3, 2026.
Seeds for loving all. Love is the final word. Bliss and peace. Highest power and happiness proceeds from loving all. Love is the final word of bliss and peace. Babaji. Become a YouTube channel member.
Love. Quotes from Babaji. Love. From figurative.
Member benefits. Choose your YouTube membership and join today. Go to KriyaYogaShop.com
Yeah.
and visit our Kriya Yoga store.
I got a magic bead. It's
We have canvases.
it's a mercury amount. I got this mercury amalgam from the Indian scientists, spiritual scientists.
Now, what below?
Juices up your life forces. It's a bit much. I'm serious. Yeah.
Key thing is
What Babaji is saying.
to be happy. The lightning path to being happy is loving all unconditionally. So you should be a nuclear power plant of unconditional love, loving as
I'm a
much
nuclear power plant of unconditional love.
as possible. And this is the lightning path to happiness. When you serve others, you serve yourself. So always love others, and you'll become a nuclear power plant of unconditional love.
Yeah.
Happiness is a very profound byproduct of just loving everybody else. Because when you love everybody else, the byproduct can only be happiness. Oh, Kriya, Babaji.
I'm gonna load up my little oboe here. Yeah, look.
Before you go, here are 3 ways to bring inner happiness into your practice, your home, and your heart. Become a YouTube member and unlock exclusive member benefits, live stream shout outs, and super chat. Join here, youtube.com at BedGuruDev. Visit our Kriya Yoga store for all your spiritual needs and get spiritual canvases, notebooks, tumblers, and t-shirts, all with handmade divine artwork. Go to KriyaYogaShop.com. Master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga and learn authentic teachings of Kriya Yoga from A to Z. Go to KriyaYogaMasterclass.com.
Let's go.
Here,
I love Vague Gurudev.
Here, join, like, subscribe, and comment. Jai Babaji.
Jai Babaji. I didn't put it together in there. No, we're doing it. Taking it to the head. Taking it. Jazz time. Engage jazz time. Ooh. Raising the dragon city. I get high. What did you do? I stayed happy today. What did you do? That's a good song you sang. Hi, FSD. For shits and giggles, we express ourselves through song freely. Finding rogue chocolate chip. I dropped this. I know exactly when I dropped this chocolate chip. Oh no, I missed the garbage can. Welcome to the kitchen, the Wild Man Kitchen. Wild stuff. Richard thinks I'll like this video.
Being is not a pause, it's an empowerment. If you don't have time to eat your breakfast, lunch, or dinner, tomorrow your ability to work will go down. Similarly, if you don't have time at all in your life to service the interiors of your life, then tomorrow your activity will be much lower.
Oh shoot!
See, the productivity of
I
human
just
being
kicked
is
over the cat's water.
how he or she is feeling right now. How
Hold on.
pleasant is your experience of life? There's substantial medical and scientific evidence to show that only when you're in pleasant states of experience, your body and brains function at their best. And if you want to do well in your
Not the
business,
best place for the cat's water.
price, your body and brains must function well. It's very important. In the circus, you have seen the trapeze artists. The trapeze bars and the trapeze ropes are always tied in such a way, only if they go full swing, they get to reach each other. If they're little unwilling, or any one of them is unwilling, circus will collapse.
Sure.
They must go all out, all out, all out. Otherwise, it cannot happen in a beautiful way. That is so with you. So if this circus of the mind has to become a symphony, if it has to raise to its crescendo, one of the foremost things is, are you going all out with life? If you're going all out, that itself will settle the mind. You are going with indiscriminate involvement with life, with everything, absolutely involved. With what passion you look at your lover or your child, with the same passion you look at the sky, with the same passion you look at the tree, with the same passion you look at the earth, with the same passion you look at anything. If you have the same passion and involvement with every aspect of your life, mind is not a misery. It is a beautiful circus.
Mind is a beautiful
Symphony
circus.
actions, isn't it? Tremendously quiet.
YouTube, you're right. I like learning about shit like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Welcome back to
A new
Senior Savvy
YouTuber
Cannabis.
talking about my
I'm Catherine Goldberg.
vaporizer.
Welcome to 2026.
She's cute.
If you are new here, welcome.
I like her. I like her. I like her comportment. And look at she's got a pretty artwork in the back.
Cannabis to be the best version of themselves.
Yeah, I listen to stuff like this,
At an age,
like podcast, I guess.
6 years to get what we need out of it. And that's what this channel is about. And I'm so thankful so many of you are here and what I'm saying resonates with you and that you're sharing it with your community. So originally, I just wanted to make a video
Reload.
Lobo giveaway winner.
Lobo!
But then I figured I could share some tips I've learned along the way and show you some accessories that I haven't tried yet. So if you're curious about dry herb vaping, this video is for you. Once again, if you're new here, I've said this before, so if you're sick of me saying it, sorry. The reason I am so into dry herb vaping instead of smoking joints like I used to is because I felt that cannabis became too sedating. Even the sativas I was buying in the stores, I was tired after I smoked them. So I did a lot of research, talked to a lot of people, and what I found is that keeping the vape between 330, 340, and 350 will maintain the integrity of those terpenes that often give cannabis their energizing qualities. Terpinolene.
I'm being silly with the
It's all new to you. There are a lot of videos I break it
I reappear
neuroscience. It's really fun. So one thing that I need to say about
carrying the tiny dose. Nobody knows.
I
Dose it up.
comment that they
I'm
really
serious,
wanted
though.
Lobo, but other people needed it more than that.
Bob on.
You guys are the best.
Bing.
I was just it's something you see like on the internet that often that people are like being selfless. That's like not a word people use anymore. I was stunned.
I go at 388 today. Sure.
Let them read some of the comments, and we were all like, "This,
Get
like,
it.
you know, we just want to help people." And we're
Digital
thrilled. So
display.
many people are interested. I genuinely.
You know what I did last night? I fucked this thing up.
To every single one of you. The person
Yeah.
who won has been
I
contacted.
had a brain. I was
will
changing the
do
battery,
another giveaway because
and I was like,
plan
oh,
on
I put it down on something.
by the response that they
I wanted to
actually
make
sent
sure
me.
there was nothing in the port, so I wanted to blow it.
So I'm going to be giving. If you didn't win, there's more chances.
Anyway,
the next
I
giveaway
messed it
will
up
be on
because
Substack. So if you're not already
the
subscribed,
water got
to
through the
Substack,
bowl.
different than YouTube, please go
Yeah,
ahead and
last
do
night
that.
I completely soaked
every day
a
on
fresh bowl.
Pinterest.
Had to toss it out. That had some dab in it as well.
Yes.
And then
Win,
but
that's
after it heated up and I could hear it
So
for like a minute.
two things I just wanted to explain.
I mean, obviously, I was like, "Oh no, catastrophe!"
Been said that
Took me a minute
she can't
to
bear
bring
seeing
myself
silver,
to like want to pick it up
if she
again,
uses
actually,
cannabis
because I
as
just
a
put it down
result,
after it
but
happened.
recently found
I was
to
like,
be
I'm such an
sedated
idiot.
and would like to try.
I think I might have
get rid of
sucked
it
on the
first.
bottom. I was like,
So okay, so we
I'm like,
covered
oh, the
everything
water
else.
came. I just did it.
Like tip, I think I would give to a new logo.
I just moved the water that little bit of suck. No, it didn't.
Is that
No, it didn't. Okay.
it's a really
I got
easy
paranoid there
widget,
for a second.
right? You have one button to power it on 3 times. You have temperature controls, and then you have this top piece. So
It's working now.
So the two things I want you to see, Robin's mom, Mrs. Robin's mom, is that inside, see there are like tiny little dots. I'm trying to get this into
Yeah. It
so
still
air's gonna come
rips.
through those dots, okay?
A pre-roll
And
of
then you have a screen
crack-a-lackin'.
here. And then the vapor is going to come up through the
Cheers.
screen, right? And it's a magnet.
Little
comes on
THC,
really
but a
easily.
nice one for whack and bake.
I have to admit, I don't clean my vape as often as other people clean their vape. Okay. But I know I need to clean my vape when I suddenly have to start like pulling instead of just sipping, or I feel that I have to turn the temperature really high just to get something out of it. That's when I know like it's not a big deal. I'm going to clean my vape. So you're going to take it apart. When you clean it with alcohol, you're just going to keep it upside down. There has been a new invention that like I did not get the memo until right now. There are these alcohol wipes that, or they're not alcohol wipes, I'm sorry, Q-tips that are filled with alcohol. On the inside, isn't that clever? So you break off the top and then you clean it and then you throw it away. So we might try these out in a bit. So anyway, so as long as this bottom part is clean and the screen is clean, and the way you get the screen out, by the way, this pops out, and then you can put a pen through here, and then the screen's gonna pop out. Okay, and just like be careful because it's metal. Okay, this is the screen. They come with multiple screens. I've used the same one for 4 months. I just throw it in.
Somebody needs to teach her about capsule tech. It's seriously so much easier to maintain using a dosing capsule.
Side. So just
like the people on Reddit convinced me. Like I kept needing convincing, and eventually I'm not going to hit it without the capsule. It's just the maintenance is superior.
Dosing capsules. What's a dosing capsule? Oh, Robin's mom, I think you're set to go.
Just talking about it.
The second logo thing I wanted to try out. So people kept on writing in saying like the dosing capsules are fabulous. The dosing
capsules are fabulous.
what's a dosing capsule? So it came with this thing called a dosing capsule, which is actually pretty interesting. So
Yeah,
there's
it
little,
is.
it's a dosing capsule. It's this metal thing that the top comes off.
Ow!
You can put
Kitchen
some cannabis
hands.
in it. You put the top back on,
Yes, stainless
okay,
steel.
and then you just drop it
Boom.
into here.
Boom.
How would you purify water in case of a blackout? Well, why boil it? Boiling kills bacteria, but it doesn't remove it.
It doesn't remove it.
And it's perfectly.
Perfectly.
That's clever. I didn't even think about that. So I have a dosing capsule that I packed already. I would like to try it out with you guys here. Okay, so this is the top, and then I guess this is the bottom. Okay. And then the reason I guess I wasn't like, I saw it in the box, but I was like, is because the chamber on the Lobo holds 0.2 of a gram, which for a vaporizer I think is a significant amount. These dosing capsules, it's like a thimble, right? So I was kind of like, is that really even worth it? But it very well may be worth it. And it's also kind of clever if you're going out for the day. You can grind up your stuff at home. You can throw
Actually, I need to buy more of them.
bag, like
I've lost
these are 15%.
3 of these already.
I'll put a link in it.
I lost the top of 4 of them already.
They're smell proof, but they're not smell eliminating. But if you go out with a Lobo and these dosing capsules, you'll be fine. So I'm gonna throw one in here. Okay. Okay. And then
Pretty lady.
like this. Lovely. Okay. We're there. Everyone.
Wait, what did she
still
do?
watching? Okay. Okay.
Oh,
And then
she just put her thing on. She's having trouble. She had it upside down.
thank you for still watching. Fabulous. Okay, we're
She
gonna
had
move up
this part
to,
not
let's say-
connected, and she was trying to put it upside down. Yeah.
Let's say 350 just for the sake of demonstration, because I do want to get some sort of visible cloud if possible. While this heats up, it doesn't take long. The only accessory I would say that's worth buying for your Lobo is an extra battery. The battery life isn't terrible, and if you plug it in between uses, you'll be totally fine.
Batteries.
But if you're going out for the day and you don't want to worry, having
Oh,
an
and the
extra battery
joint.
is
Look
great.
at that.
One more point.
So convenient.
The reason I like the Lobo so much is because it's a budget theme, right? Like, yes, the Mighty, I'm sure, is loads better. Is a BMW better than a Honda? Yeah, but Honda's gonna get you there. So I'm for people on a fixed income, I think the Lobo is fabulous. The last I saw it, it was $127.
So I mixed pineapple
before my discount credit.
express with amaretto runts. It's pulling like a berry forward thing.
Let's turn it up a little bit. I am tasting something, but these might not be worth it.
No, you need to give it a minute more to heat
Was I
soak.
making final
Give
points
it
about this?
40
It's the
40
battery.
more
So-
seconds to heat soak through the
And then
thing you
by the
put in
way,
them was
so
metal.
it's like
It was
$127.
cold metal.
That comes out to 30.
It doesn't absorb heat
So
as
if you're
instantly
looking-
as herb. You need to give it another 40
way to
seconds.
consume cannabis in the new year, where you believe and know
Like
that
it will
you
take
can
up that.
consume
That's the
version
thing
of
about metal. It
something,
will
but
retain it,
cannabis doesn't. The Lobo
but
is
it'll
the
take it up
solution. So let's try this out at 360.
the mass of it in total, considering like the total. You know what I mean? You're adding more
I'm not impressed.
density.
If I'm doing something wrong, you can
Yeah, you added a lot more density to the bowl, so you need to give it a minute.
maybe put it upside down. So I think that's all your Lobo information that you need. If you've been on the fence about dry herb vaping and you have the budget for it, when I I like to think about things that I use every day in terms of the cost per day.
Cheers.
So it was very easy to justify the 34 cents or whatever. A day.
My autistic ADHD, code processing. These codes you need to complete the understanding here.
I'm sure they'll let me know.
I want to give you the complete. I want to make sure you know.
Is my favorite device. It's been
It
fabulous.
needs you to. I need to know that you know that I need that.
Side, if there's.
I don't need you to know that I know.
Filter because.
Yeah, no, I don't.
This was the last point I wanted to.
But
it's cold right now, right? People.
Since you asked, what I know. This is what I know.
Outside if they're going to stand in the snow. If you want to reduce the odor of your can.
Yay. Portable. Low odor. YouTube.
What reason? So I'm going to explain the reason that they've given. I'm going to explain the reasons that are more likely. Donald Trump just spoke about the invasion, and he, tipped his hand as he usually does, and he said outlandish things like, "We are now going to run Venezuela." What in the world is happening? So we've attacked.
Our president said we were going to run Venezuela. According to Shink. I think that guy's name is an interesting name that I don't know if I know how to pronounce it. I'm tasting that like earthy, woody. Oh man, it's bringing me uplifting. I really like the Pineapple Express. I won Canicure. They call that a 7G giveaway, but with shipping. I just put a 3.5 in my cart and paid the $2. It was like $9 shipping, right? Even with the code, it was still like somehow it was still $9 with the code. Like, I mean, I stacked the two codes like he told me to, and but yeah, I'm excited. I'm still excited for it. Could have gave it to somebody else. I should have. Think about it. I should have gave it to somebody else. Like, it's a code. Anybody could have used it. I'm overstocked at the moment. But I gave him my credit card info, anyway, because I'm excited. I'm not the. This is the brain of somebody who's looking to get high every day. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Ibasha, ane, ane, Ibasha, mama, no, no, Uga basha nama mama nayo. Uga basha manama nayo. Ooh, namaga shuna munayo. Namuga shuna. Medu namu 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 na mede bidi ya 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 bidi ya. Unaga shirao eh uno. Wait till the next one. Okay. My skills for noticing my breath going up. It's a good sign. I'm able to make myself joy, 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 joy. Hey, you're back. I was just about to end the stream. Put that pineapple loaf dressing in. My joint didn't burn that great. So it was after I smoked this that I messed up my Lobo. This is from yesterday's adventures. Adventures at the Buchanan. Yeah, Bombay Planet. Thanks again for saying hey, and that is a joint in the container of amaretto mints mostly, and yeah, like maybe a little bit of grape gas. But we were just vaping on the Pineapple Express and amaretto mint. Yes, and it seems to be working. Yeah, we cooked it. It was green and now it's dark, but it's still got moisture content actually. It's it's a fun thing when you let it come back to room temperature. It kind of immediately starts sweating. Like it actually the heat dissipating is like sucks in more humidity. Did you know how that works? Like when you're like just like when your glasses fog up coming out of a cold convenience store. Wait, that's the opposite. I think it's after they get to room temperature. I'm not sure how the process works, but like it won't produce vapor, then you let it sit for a time, and then at the same temp, bringing it up again, it will produce more vapor. Um, and before that, we left a comment on the lady's video about she wasn't given her dosing capsule didn't quite work, and I was just reminding her that she's like, if you have any feedback about I'm doing anything wrong, I should have said you didn't do anything wrong, but well, maybe because you added cold metal dense and more density to your bowl and you didn't give it time to heat soak. Uh, and actually you probably need to prime it to get some warm air overflowing the bud first. She did a whole chai to draw session. She tried a couple of times, and I would just call those the priming breaths. You know what I mean? And just give it another 15, 40 seconds. So you might have to give it 2 minutes because of the dosing capsule. I'm not sure how it works, but I think I'm, yeah, that's an element that I wanted to kind of maybe get her to think about. I think it's important. I don't know if it's fundamental or not. I think so. What do you think? Kind of makes sense, right? Why wasn't she getting vapor when she would normally get vapor? Well, what I've noticed is, yeah, it's that. It's just that the dosing capsule's metal takes longer to get to the temp that the chamber that the dosing capsule, which is a stainless steel thing, goes into is stainless steel itself. And it's directly plugged into the bottom, which is directly plugged into the heater. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. Like it's just that direct heat control. It's that direct heat. You know how metal heats up, right? But this doesn't have a direct connect, only to the bottom. So you kind of got to draw up that heat a little bit, I think. I know I've over-explained myself, but that's what we nerd out here sometimes. Nerd glasses and emoji. Could be the airflow the airflow is different with the dosing capsule for sure, and is important. That wide space is, yeah, is part of what you got to think about for sure. Yep, gets reduced. Oh, yeah, it still has some good taste in there. Vaporizing. Yeah, but President Trump said what?
What reason? So I'm going to explain the reason that they've given. I'm going to explain the reasons that are more likely. Donald Trump just spoke about the invasion, and he, tipped his hand as he usually does, and he said outlandish things like, "We are now going to run Venezuela." What in the world is happening? So we've attacked Caracas, the capital of Venezuela. We have captured slash kidnapped the Venezuelan president, Nicolas Maduro. We have also kidnapped his wife. We said we're going to bring them up on charges in New York. And now we're giving orders to the Venezuelan government as to what they are to do next.
The night is calling. Reach red with limited time cocktail inspired series from Zin, featuring mojito, spiced cider, and espresso martini. Zin After Dark. Warning: this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Man, I don't know what the. Look at the. Did you see this? Recording this. Did you see this, man? Look, something going towards the sun. Look, 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 look. I will point here. Hold on. Here, 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 here. Bam, a spaceship. It's a freaking spaceship and accelerating now. Bam, behind the sun. Hold on. Here, 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 here. Bam, a spaceship. It's a freaking spaceship and accelerating now. Bam, behind the sun. Did you get it? And then bam. Why after these objects there's always an explosion? Did you see this? Another one. Here, here, here. Look, 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 look. It slows down and then accelerating. Maximum acceleration and bam! I don't know what is it. I don't know. Two things here.
Got my handy dandy rose quartz working overtime. Yes. Have you ever tasted Crystal Skull vodka. They pour it over Herkimer diamonds. People like it changes the taste. Yeah, this is some milky, slightly pink, very slightly pink milky quartz, I guess you would just call it. Milky quartz. I'm calling it rose quartz. It does have a slight pink in there. It's very slight right there. And it's like it's kind of throughout. It is. It's just very hard to tell. There's this one spot where it's a little easier to tell. It was with a bunch of other milky pink quartz, and this one was just really milky. You almost have to convince yourself the pink's there, but it's a pink in there. Looking at it, but uh, I mean, uh, let's get some white light. Hold on. Oh no, it's just white. Oh no. Um, yeah, I just grabbed this piece. It just called my name. I just see the faintest amount of pink in there, to be honest. It's kind of through the middle, easier for me to see. Actually, on the back end, you have to look for it. Like, kind of just looks white, but it's just a very little bit of pink throughout. So easier to kind of, if I say pink enough, maybe you see it. Beautiful stone. I just like the way it lays. I know the light's probably, hold on. The camera's not picking it up right. Uh, anyway, thought I could control my flashlight. I was sure I could control the brightness of the flashlight. I'm still stoned right now, bro. What's happening? Oh, we got the flashlight on. Yeah, it feels so good in my hands. Damn it. I like feeling. Uh, I got that egg business going on, you know. It's an egg. I'm a I'm a dinosaur. Something weird in there. I don't know. Volunteer Planet says, Volunteer Planet says, I love to see the most faint color. Very cool. I think I got what you meant. And we are, let's do it live. We're doing it live. Uh-huh. Anandamai. For hormonal balance. So I do have a condition. I have a medical condition. Joke. Yep. Let's go, Pikachu. Pikachu. Are you in there, Pikachu? Pikachu, are you in here? I don't think so. I think he's in here. Weaker. Look at this piece of cork. Can you identify which Simpsons characters? Do 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 do. Cork is good. Cork makes a good mouse pad. Yes, but I might have. I think I do. Oh, look at this. This will make a fine mouse pad as well, won't it? A little sticky. My desktop's a little sticky. Let's see how this works. Oh, we're mousing. Oh, we're mousing pretty good. You can see my creak note. Like my nose has a bit of creak and a bit of French. It's pretty much all I see in there. A bit of creak nation, a bit of Frenchiness. The two have been rejoined. Peace among men, peace and happiness, wholeness. It's a prayer. It's a meditation on wholeness. My channel, meditating on wholeness. That's all this is. Um, yeah, the foam in these is too old to work good anymore. These are really old. You know, it's Lisa and Homer. Homer's hash. It broke. I was doing this with it. I love doing this with it. Ah, sarcasmic. I love cork. Cork, 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 cork. I know, but it's cork. It doesn't. Uh, yeah, it's not. It's soft. How is it? It's wood and softness because of glue. Oh, wonder what kind of glue they use. Smells like blue jeans. It smells like blue jeans. I had to buy a new one. This is gonna go up. This is gonna go up on the wall. It's well used for sure now. Damn. I don't know how I'm gonna mount them. I'm gonna figure out a way. Little clips, maybe? Like plates? Hmm. How would you display something like this? Like put a nail through. I could put it like a longer I could just put the nail through it. I'm gonna need some glue. Re-glue. I'm gonna need a re-glue the joint. Wonder if I could like clip it into the wall with this. Like I already have like a hole in my wall. Probably not. Have you seen these glycerin? Hey, Bobby, a planet looks good. Saturday, bro. I should put on some vibes. The tunes and the grub. The tunes and the grub. This is a good fidget too. My dirty hands. Time for grooming. Come out, stem cells. Come out. Come out. Come out. Supposedly that doing that rubbing the fingernail is supposed to bring out your stem cells, help with healing. Hey, happy Saturday. Yeah, Saturday is cool. Time to do. With Toby? I don't think so. He's always smiling. He never eats my food. He's such a cool dude. I don't want to do it with Toby. I've got better things to do with my life. Thank you. If I've impinged on someone, one of your honor codes, I'm you know, I'm in the know as much as you know, as much as you tell me, whatever the relationship you want it to be, whatever. That's something to say. I hydration. So what's going on? I like this. I am so happy and grateful I am God's highest form of creation. There has never been and never will be another person created that will equal me. I love my life. I am in control of my life because I am in control of me. I had a rough time here a few years back. Probably talk to somebody about some shit, right? Couldn't hurt. Uh, then. Do you know about them enzymatic? Bunch of a bunch of fire. Fire it up. Nature. So they discovered enzymes can quantum tunnel, which is crazy. But there's this actual like distance they've measured. All right. And the quantum effects don't travel past that distance. But under that distance, you know what I mean? Like it's like reality is all I think that's all quantum physics. Like it's like one way to say it is like well we can see the activity of the electron. We can't really see the electron. Like like you can see things because the light doesn't pass through them. Yeah, very trippy stuff, huh? Think about it. What the bleep do we know? We know plasma is the fourth. We know plasma is the fourth state of matter. What microscopy? Yeah. Oh, the stem cells. It's a little exercise. You rub your fingernails. Your fingernails rub each other's fingernails to get your stem cells. Some scientific study said I think you got to do it with some yeah, like activating your stem cells. I don't know. Do you Google stem cell activation exercise that anyway. uh, I just like this. I just like this. It's like my brain likes to repeat stuff it hears, you know. Uh, and I haven't built a personality. Like I haven't built any pauses. Like I haven't built any, you know what I mean? Like I feel unprepared for life a lot of times. Uh, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying, but time, mastering time is important. We only have a little bit of it, right? Yes. So I have time to be social, kick back. Hey, hey, hey. Everything's okay. We're safe with the homies. Had a bad breakup. She was schizoaffective. She was schizoaffective, and I didn't understand, you know, the grounding is really important. Next is communication. and you can't stop loving throughout the whole learning these other things. The the true journey of self-discovery is so much bigger than most people ever touch it, never touch it. I just mean in the sense of like you see me, I'm not a robot. Yeah. Uh I don't need to speak a bunch of languages or, have a bunch of different skills to fucking love life and know how to have fun, know how to play, I think. Anyway, that's my identity. It's just I'm a dude. Duh. We like to be right. We're like to be running after some shit. Some not I'm very yeah. This this the developments like that my sister got through school and stuff, that stuff didn't hit the same for me. That's all I'm trying to say. Like yeah, it's a hidden disability, this thing. And I don't mean to keep bringing it up. People like to self-study. People say there's this thing called self-realization in yoga. That's like one of the yoga attainments. I don't know. I don't know. It's not I'm trying to be a teacher. It's not about when I let my day unfold. I don't need to be a man. I don't need to know I'm a man every second. I don't need to have an answer for the test. You know what I mean? Like that shit totally tripped me out. I was so scared at school. I was so scared of the people. I did not like it's not like I was scared, but my brain, it's just I know now. I guess I don't have to assume I guess I don't have to assume that like that's the thing like I keep going over right now. My brain is like because in my nervous is okay, that's the thing. I'm fight, flight, or fawn. You have a you have a three option pathway in your nerves, right? It's the fawn one. I've done a lot of uh I can't just offhandedly summon if I don't know the way. I don't know the way in a lot of ways. I still need to be finding out the way in my life. I need to keep learning. I've received a lot. People in my family got mad to see me comprehending and moving forward. That's their response. to get depressed when they see me comprehending, expanding my horizons kind of shit, making the positive changes. They get so agitated, telling me that they're depressed and I get it. It's not easy being human. Thank you, Lord, for the peanut butter and the chocolate. Thank you, Lord, for the light of the sun. Thank you, Lord, for the rainbows. Get the towel on this cat food that I left on this tray. Gross. Something smells like fish here. Light from my stove. Rain food. Yes, sir. You all right, Manu? Manu's going through it right now. You all right, buddy? Hopefully that soft food helps him. Let us reveal the internet structure down to their atomic resolution. Oh, my grandma told me to do that when I was a kid and said it was good for our nails, too. I agree, simplicity is the way to go. The measurements society utilizes based on ego. Mm. Well, it'd be an interesting thought experiment. Like, what if, because what do we know about society? What do we know about, it's through the media, it's through books, Is it a hairball? You sick? All right, I'm gonna get my grub on. Found be a planet. Thanks for chatting with me. I'm burnt. Uh, yeah, looks like it's gonna be a good day. Maybe not as much sun as yesterday. The energies are certainly high. I certainly felt those earthquakes, my friend. It's kind of too much for me. But also, yeah, holidays is too it's too much. Not too much. Yeah, so I learned. What did I learn? Good chat. Listening happened. Did it happen? Do we read the books? Are we just parroting with the next? There's so many campaigns going on. You know what I mean? In the media, is it really society, or is it just somebody's? Is it just a rich person's campaign? Like I think our society got cooed by the 1%. That's what I think happened. That's my little thought experiment. Yeah, but not at all negating what you say. It's funny how like the colonial tribal we do need to be in a group to be defined. We have those feet. We have those. Yeah, the we're deeply social creatures, Bombay planet. Don't forget, comes from nature. It's trying to drive you to be a good partner, but at the same time, women are most likely to be beaten by their husbands. You know what I mean? So we do society, we do civilization to try to do socializing the way we do it. We do it 100%. We're not trying to do any deals. Like at the same time, we're just playing. We can be in play in some layer level or another because we're multi-dimensional beings. Every word you use is yeah. Think, think. I need to think. I like to think, be all right to thinking, acting man. So show me the way. Show me the way. I'm gonna stop swinging so loudly. Maybe I'll listen better. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm just on a swing, and I don't think I'm ever gonna get off. Is it sad or is it? A boy, keep going. Daddy feels for you. I don't know. I don't know what it is with him. I don't know. It's in my heart. I gotta investigate more. Do meditation. Bringing the prana. Yeah. All right. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, you're right. You got me to laugh aloud. Hey, the chi ball. Row. It's the energy. Body electric. Transducer of joy. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. The stream will stop immediately, and you will be no longer alive.